guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Ann and welcome to today's video. We're gonna have a girls' day in Atlanta. I've been kind of in a funk and I vlogged all last week, but it was a lot of me just chatting, and I'm gonna sit down in the car and talk to you guys about like everything going on and insert some of the clips, but not very many. So anyway, hi. I really wanted to go to the high today, but it's Monday. Well, actually, I really wanted to lay out today, but our pool closes on Monday, so I'm gonna go have a city day. It's a late start. Usually I would go like first thing in the morning, but today I slept in a little bit and then had a little bit of a morning before we're heading into the city. This set, you guys probably remember from, I was gonna say Target, Walmart. It's shorts in the back and a skirt in the front, like a little wrap. And I just bought the black color in it, but I love it so much. And I remembered I had this shirt from last summer that matches it like perfectly, and this is one of my favorite shirts ever. And I wanted to be comfy but also cute, so this is what we went through. So this is what we went with. I might tuck it in later, and then I'm gonna put my hat on when I get down to the car. I've been trying to curl my hair as much as I can before I eventually decide to chop off all my hair. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I'm sure it'll be someday soon. I packed a cooler so I could take like some cold drinks with me, and also just in case I go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or something. We're gonna have that. Yeah, so let's go to the city. Oh, I didn't even say, we're going to Jimmy, since the high is closed, we're gonna go to Jimmy Carter's library because I've been wanting to do that for a while. I thought about doing the aquarium or something, but I'd rather go with my cousins because they really want to do that, so let's go. All right, girls, we made it to the Carter Museum. It's so beautiful here. They have the most beautiful gardens. I haven't been here since I was probably like 17, 18. I came with my parents once, and I just remember the reflection pond is absolutely stunning. I'm actually looking at it right now. But if you don't know, one of my goals in life is to go to every presidential library, and I've been to probably like 6, 5, but I've been to almost everyone like more than once. So I love Jimmy Carter, and I just could do a whole video just about Jimmy Carter, but let's go to the museum. It looks kind of busy, but that's okay.
Never been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are
I couldn't decide what I want, so I was gonna get pizza, which is supposed to be really good down there, and I've seen it like all over TikTok. But I got just a cheese croissant instead, and the matcha I got is so sweet. Oh, it's blurry. Anyway, the matcha I got is like way too sweet. I should have just got it plain, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to drink it, which is so sad because it was a $10 matcha. Why is matcha so expensive?
So you guys know how I use the Osea little gap in between. So Daria body oil is like $50 or $60 and the baby oil is like $5. I smelled it and my skin is super sensitive, and if anything that it might damage my skin. Using it leading up to this wedding. I was using it every day because I wanted.
Hi, good morning. Ignore the hair because it's hair wash day. Like I'm about to go jump in the shower and wash my hair. Okay, let's catch up. Yesterday I did not vlog as much as I was hoping to, but it was such the perfect day. But I had so much fun. I went to Jimmy Carter's museum. By the time I finished, it was probably like 2:30, and I didn't really want to go. There were like things that I kind of wanted to. There were places I could have gone and like done, but I didn't feel like driving all the way to Buckhead just to drive back to Midtown. So I ended up just going to Ponce City Market, and I was really sad because I wanted to go into, oh, I can't think of the name, Citizen Supply, because they have like cute vendors in there, but they were closed. So I kind of just like walked around a little bit, people watched. Oh my god, it was so fun. I ended up getting a matcha. I got a matcha from that place downstairs that everyone used to be obsessed with their cups. But honestly, it went viral, like I want to say when I was in like high school or something, like right when Ponce was like a big thing. And I've never gotten the hype because the coffee's like okay, but ask me how much I paid for a matcha yesterday. Right. So anyway, it was so sweet. I shouldn't put sweetener in it, but I wanted like strawberry or something like that in it, and they didn't have anything, so I just put, I think, lavender or honey or something in it. And when I got it, I was like, oh no, this is far too sweet. So anyway, I was only able to like drink half of that because I was like, oh my gosh, my sugar's gonna like skyrocket. Like this is just too sweet. So that's kind of what I did. I went upstairs in the corner and kind of sat, and I read a little bit. I just sat, watched some stuff on my phone, listened to a podcast. People watched and ate, and then I just literally just like walked around, popped in a few stores. I only bought one thing, which this is major of myself. I got a new candle, and it's like one of the crystal candles. I used to have one from Jill and Allie, but I've been needing a new candle because this is the one currently that's like in my kitchen, and it's just like basically done. And this one smells so good, like so good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's our musk and citrus. I had such a grand day yesterday, and I genuinely like left last night feeling so good. Oh, we went to my favorite. I didn't vlog any of it because we were just like so caught up. But Kaylee and I went to my favorite place in the city, which is funny because I literally had to look it up yesterday to see, like, I wonder if people like know about this spot. And the verdict is the blogger girlies have not found it yet. And we found it when I was in like high school, but it's called Steam House Lounge. Yeah, Steam House Lounge. And it's this little dive like bar and restaurant. It's so cute. Like, I love it so much. I try to go anytime I can remember. And my mom and I went, I don't know, like a couple months ago, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot how good this is. And plus they have valet parking, which just makes it so much easier. So you don't really have to worry about parking. And the food is so good. It's the best lobster bisque I've ever had in Atlanta. And it's just like a fun atmosphere. And I, to my core, am a dive bar girly. Like, give me a dive bar, let's go. And anyway, so I love Steam House Lounge. So we went and we sat and we caught up. We had a lot to catch up on, and we kikied. We stayed probably for like 4 hours. Like, we were there for so long. And we were there so long that a group of people, which we think they were with, filming, there was like an actress that we recognized in it, and they're filming a TV show right now in Midtown. I passed the filming like spots. Anyway, so they came and sat like beside us. There were like 30 people, and we stayed so long that they like came and went. So yeah, it was the best. Anyway, so my soul just like needed that yesterday. Yeah, I have been so much in a funk, like, about a lot of things, and just kind of honestly like going through it. Like I said, filmed this video last week and like kind of talked about everything in depth. But I'll talk about it here because I feel like I want to be able, I wasn't going to talk about it online, and then I just like posted TikTok randomly. It was like, Okay. So basically I this week finally submitted paperwork and stuff to possibly get a visa to move to Ireland. I've also been applying to jobs here, but essentially my lease goes up in September and I'll be leaving my job in September, and it's time for the next step. I don't know what that next step is. And I don't necessarily know what I want to do. I've applied to a few like social media / content jobs I've seen here and there. There's one that I really, really would love. But I won't say the brand, but it is like a travel situation. And so I've applied to that. I am kind of at like a crossroads because it's just like such a weird spot for the film industry right now. And on top of that, like I'm kind of open to either doing film or fashion. I would love to have a mix of both to be able to use and work in the like creative side of fashion. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know that like probably, I don't know how long ago it was, like probably around the time I was going to Hawaii, and like when I was in Hawaii, I just have the calling to move somewhere and go do something new for my last like year of my 30s. I mean, my 30s, my 20s. So I don't know what it is. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. And basically I've been just like spiraling, going through it for probably the past, I don't know, now a year, but for the past like 6 months for sure, being like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And the date of like September like looming over me, and I know everything's gonna work out because everything always works out perfectly, even when I can't see like what the answer is. And I have faith that I'll make the right decisions and everything, but I just like have such a hard time not knowing and like being able to not like future trip, because the past week I've just like currently been like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And my issue is anytime I go like to start looking at jobs or like different things online, I just like spiral and start like literally like a future trip and be like, oh my god, well if I moved here, like da 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 da. So anyway, and this isn't like a thing out of the blue. I knew like whenever I finished in this area and like season of my life, I was probably gonna either have to move to New York or LA to work in the industry I want to work in. So it's not like a crazy move. It's like so out of the blue for me. But yeah, I hope any of that made sense. So that's what I've been going through lately. But I needed yesterday to like go and decompress and just like be by myself in the city, in nature, and just have a moment to center myself and like ground myself. So whenever I like finished yesterday, I just felt like so much lighter and so much better. And the moral of the story is I still have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm taking different chances and applying to different things and looking into different areas, and whatever happens happens. It's just like a really weird time right now because the job market is so bad, like so bad. And I'm really nervous, but I know everything's gonna work out and whatever happens happens, and we will see what this means. Who knows, I might be moving home at September to live with my parents until I can figure it out. Yeah, I don't really know. So I guess this is the part of your 20s where you're just constantly crashing out. So I know like no one knows what they want to do, and like no one like your 20s are about trying something new. And I know that to my core, and I know like I'm not on a timeline. I've just had like a different timeline than my friends and people I know and like look for advice from. But valid nonetheless. So anyway, I don't regret anything I've done in my 20s. Like, if I sat and thought about like all the things I wish I'd do differently, I would be like sick in the head. But yeah, I just can't believe I'm 28, like almost 29. It's so crazy, especially with my 10-year class reunion looming in the fall. I'm like, I feel like I just like blinked and my 20s went. But anyway, so I'll keep you guys updated on everything. I obviously miss living abroad so much and would absolutely kill for the opportunity to live over there again, even if it's only like for a year. But yeah, I don't know. We will see what happens. I am just taking it one day at a time, and I know everything that's like meant for me is going to work out and like come my way and everything. So that's where I'm at right now. I filmed like probably 20 minutes of footage last week of me like actively spiraling and like trying to tell you guys what's going on, and it just wasn't a pretty picture. Like you guys do not want to see that. But I do have some books I want to talk to you guys about, and I want to talk about my book slump because I'm currently in a book slump. So let's move on to that portion of the video. So yesterday, I'm not the gal typically to go like raw dog and just sit in a cafe and read my book by myself. Like, I usually have headphones in or have my laptop or something. And yesterday I went and sat in, oh, I forgot, I did go to my favorite cafe, which is Bar Premio, which is in the Fourth Hotel in Old Fourth Ward. It's right across the street from Pot City Market, and I love it over there. I go all the time. It's such a great vibe, and it's so homey to me because it feels like my aunt's like aesthetic and vibe. And I don't know, it's just like nice because like it just like makes me feel close to her. And it's just like such a fun space, and the coffee's good, the food's good. If you go get one of their Italian sandwiches, their bread is chef's kiss. Anyway, so I sat and read this book. I read probably, I think, I was trying to find my thing, but I think I ended up on like page 70 or something. This is such a random book. Like, I'm not really a big history book person. I'm a huge history person, but I'm not usually like reading history books. But I saw this book at the library and I picked it up. It's called Taking Manhattan: The Extraordinary Events That Created New York and Shaped America. And I don't know, I was like, maybe this will help me get me out of my reading slump. And honestly, it's been nice to read. Like, I won't lie, it's been nice. It's about 300 pages, so I'm only like not even a quarter in, but it's good so far. I needed something to get me out of my book slump. I also have been dying to read this, The Rider by James Patterson. So I grabbed this from the bookstore as well, and the library. I just love James Patterson books. You guys know if you've been watching my reading books for any point in time. Now, they ended up getting one of my most anticipated reads, and I have to check the Pines app because I just got a notification that another one of my holds came in, which is so exciting, and fingers crossed it's What Happens in Amsterdam because I'm dying to read that. But Other People's Summers is by Sarah Morgan. She writes a lot of like Christmassy rom-coms. Like, what is the name of that book? I can't, The Book Club Hotel, which is I think one of her super popular ones. But this is set in the English countryside on a lake, which is chef's kiss to me. And then I've seen this everywhere. It's like a rom-com. It's called Every Tom, Dick, and Harry. And I've never read any of Eleanor Lipman's book, but I've heard they're so funny and so good. So I'm very excited. And last but not least, my camera died. I got swept away. I just like was walking around and looked up and I was like, oh my gosh, they have Swept Away. I've been dying to read this, but it's basically, I think, about a one-night stand that ends up getting swept away at sea. So, yeah, seems interesting. I went to go buy this from the bookstore, and the girl recommended one of Beth O'Leary's other books, which is The Flat Share. and I have that one. I accidentally left it in Tifton. But let me look really quick and see. Okay, Promise Me Sunshine is the hold that is ready, which I'm also really excited about. So anyway, I'm going to continue reading Taking Manhattan, but I'm probably gonna start one of these rom-com books. I think I might read every Tom, Dick, and Harry because it seems like something that could be fun. So, anywho, very excited. I have my first PT session today, and then I might end it here or I might carry it on. We will see. TBD. I love you guys so much. If this is the end, I will see you next video, and it should be book themed, but yeah.